Hi, welcome to Chat Friend Schizophrenic. Today's date is 26th of the 11th, 2022. I've been doing alright. I haven't been able to cut down on smoking too well. I've been smoking quite a lot. That's one thing I never did manage to achieve in my hospital stay. I never managed to cut down on my cigarettes. Come up with a lot of theories and philosophies and that, and I believe in helping myself, and because if you can't, you gotta help yourself first before you can help anyone else. I like to do these videos just for the sake of it, just for something to do, because I find myself getting frustrated for no reason, and you kind of when you get frustrated, best to just sit on it, and I'll find a friend you can shout out without worrying too much about what they're going to say back to you. And on that note, I digress. Sorry about my quality of my microphone. I'm using a HP £350 laptop bought from Argos. It was the only one available at the time, and it's not a bad laptop. It's got a few quirks and a few problems. I'd rather go back to a Windows 98 computer. I'm not saying I was doing any hacking. I've never been a hacker by any means. Like I've upset people online, but I haven't actually. I've threatened it, and I've kind of pretended and stuff. Like it's easy, just if you record something, you can easily pretend you're a hacker. But hackers these days, they have all the programs like ready for them. They don't have any. There's no like talent there. It's just you could buy all the hacking programs you want on dark web. It's not an issue. And the only secret thing about getting onto dark web is you've got to know a web address, and that's it. Oh, that's it. I've been sampling CBD buds bought from icehead.com. That is www.icehead.com. Icehead.com is a fabulous website. It promotes safe, clean drugs and that have been tested by the consumers and that. The cannabinoid stuff was a bit bad. I've recently found the Holy Grail, and that's what I purchased. I purchased about half an ounce of Holy Grail for about £74 on icehead.com. It's not anything wrong with it. The icehead does fabulous products. It does vaping, it does clean ways to smoke it, and the comments are usually always good. You always get a representative talking to you. That when you log on, it'll pop up, and I can guarantee it's a real person. If you're ever worried about talking to a bot or talking to an AI on computer, ask it what the color red is. Say, what is the color red? And it shouldn't be able to suss that one out. It says blue, what is blue? And ask it an obvious question, and you'll get a response, and you'll know it's a real person or not. But I've just recently come out of hospital about let me think, about 3 4 months ago, and I'm doing a lot better now with myself. I'm still doing my silly little videos, but remember, it's just an act. It's just a performance piece, like always. And I always state at the beginning of these Chatterfrenic videos that I would probably get ill, and that I would probably say stuff that I regret, and upset people. So I just want to state to the record that I apologise if I upset anyone. I haven't been 100% well, and I don't think I'll always be a bit of a wobbler. And that's what they told me in Bartholomew House back in the day in 2002. When I don't have no resentment. I've said a lot of I've doxed a lot of people, and I've upset people, and I'd like to make this kind of like my apology video. I've had a lot of trouble with technology recently because buying technology online is kind of like Russian roulette. Like you don't you buy a program, you just don't know if it's going to work on your computer or not. I believe one type of computer, and that's a Dell computer. Dell computers are brilliant, and they have no problems with them. You need many USB slots on your devices and things like that. So I'm just going to make this video about 11 12 minutes long, just for the content. Really, I don't really have much to say. My last day in hospital, I actually thought I was Jesus Christ or Lucifer. It was leaning towards more leaning towards the Lucifer part. They actually threatened to discharge me from the service, which that wasn't going to happen because I'd lose all my money, my 980 quid a month, and I need that for my drugs and bananas. Uh, this one goes out to you, Ricky. I'm sure you've been waiting for another Chat of Frenic Schizophrenic video. My number one fan, Ricky from Newbridges. Uh, I don't like to let secrets go, but I hope you've got kids, and I hope you've got a wonderful life in Hull, and I hope you get everything you want in life. And it's nice to just be back home again. And I'm on the injection now once a week on the paraparatol injection. I'm taking my quetiapines every night to help me sleep, which calming me down a great deal. I'm drinking plenty of water, and I'm believing in the theory of love, eat, and sleep. Because when you've got nothing else in life, love, eat, and sleep is something everyone should be able to have. It should be that should come as standard. You should be born with the human right to love, eat, and sleep. And if you denied any of them things, it can send you a bit angry. But if you deny them things to a schizophrenic, it makes them extremely unwell. And some people knew that. I'm not getting mad. Just looking forward to my Holy Grail CBD Kush coming through the post on Monday or Tuesday after the post strike's over. I hope they've got their own private vans for deliveries and stuff, which would be really nice. I'm hoping this one converts because I've been having troubles with my VideoPad media editor. It seems to be compressing files and knocking them out too quick. I don't know if I've got a virus or something like that, but I don't do these videos for anyone else but myself. I tried making them all private, but they were still getting views. So, but I'm grateful for my well, now gone down to 8 subscribers, but I'm not bothered. I don't really apologise for telling all my subscribers to fuck off. I had some weed yesterday, and that's probably why I'm a lot calmer today. I don't believe in constantly beefing yourself up on cannabis. It's not the best, but sometimes when you go without it for 4 or 5 months and you're craving it, and you know that that's the only thing that's going to help you calm down. But remember Orson Welles, a radio show from a long time ago? Scared a lot of people, and I'm sorry if I've upset anyone, and if my viewpoint and my criticisms against religions and stuff and burning churches down in Minecraft isn't always the best thing to do. People spend a lot of time building them churches in Minecraft, so don't burn the church down. I'm not saying you can't have a rave in the church. Raves in churches would be brilliant. They're real tough buildings. Make them out of metal. A metal church would be amazing. I've been promised that I will never see uh, PCUI CU unit PQ in Hull next to Avondale, the bad section. I've been promised that I'd never go back there, so I believe that to be true. I still believe in time phones and people watching you and stuff, but everyone's getting watched and everyone's got cameras on them and that, and it's not really a big deal. But I wish people would stop pointing cameras at me or pretending to film stuff around me and filming me, because my image is very important to me, and I don't like it being stolen or put on any kind of dark web or by any means like it's some kind of Truman show. Because that's how I kind of see the world, like a big Truman show now. Because that's what the NHS has done to me over 30 years. They keep the thing is that after the threatened to discharge from the service said no more money. I don't see why they're bothered about the money. They should have been bothered about my health. But Sinead gave me the advice to stay for another week, and I did do. Uh, I take advice when it makes sense. I'd go into hospital straight away if I felt I needed to, but I'm no longer a danger to myself mentally or physically. I don't want to destroy the physical world anymore. I'm quite happy things being stable. So yeah, I know it sounds a bit strange, but I'm still getting myself on the mend, and going back to my chat of frenic videos is something that I really enjoyed. I've got a Facebook account, Nathan Gray. That's my name, Nathan Gray. Ignore the James. James, so I only use James for my bank account and driver's license. Uh, but I'm gonna end the video soon, and I hope it uploads, no problems. I hope it converts. If it converts, it'll be right hedges. Because it's nice to know when computers work for you, but that's the problem. You just when the app fails on you or a program fails on you, first thing you think, oh, I've got a virus or I've been hacked. But I, I've got a message. Let's have a look. What's my message? I always get messages when I'm doing stuff like this for some reason. Oh yeah, I had the keys this morning to the house. I woke up and made my mum a cup of tea, lit the fire and lit some candles for her, so she had a nice morning when she woke up. I still believe that that's not my mother, but it's the only mother I've ever known. What's inside of her is still a human, is still getting there, getting well in its own way. Uh, have you watched Has Been Hotel? I wonder what the next episode's going to be like. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get on the mic just for the final conclude of the radio show. It's still fun to pretend, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever got really creative and then got really hungry? It's just a way of being. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sign off for the day. Good night or good morning. Stay safe and look after each other.